my life's been like in flux so much in the past year and a half I've lived out here. So I felt like I've just kind of been floating. And like I said, like getting into that would require me to not be floating, because like I need to, I feel like, for me, I feel like I just need to be like down and centered and at least have some semblance of an idea of what's going on in my life.
Okay. Because
I don't know what the f is going on.
Okay.
There's nothing in my life is definite.
Okay, I respect that, but this is going to be really good learning. Is there anybody in here whose life is definite? No. And it's the age-old thing that I teach, which is you're waiting. In this case, I'm using being out in the world, being connected with other people, women, men, it doesn't matter, just in a more connected feeling way. There's never going to be the right time to have a boyfriend, a lover, a career, an acting class, taking a trip. It's just, we're never going to have it all together. Now, I'm not poo-pooing what you're saying, and I respect that. But I also think that how amazing it would be to actually be connected in the world with somebody and also be brave enough to actually also articulate that. Which is, wow, I'm feeling something. Or I'm out in the world in a way in which I'm connecting with somebody, and yet I also have this other stuff that makes me feel very, unsettled. Sharing that with somebody. See what I'm saying? So that's a deeper way already to be integrated into the world. I think if we keep looking for when we have it all together, in any category, in any definition, in any way of looking at our life, you keep postponing. Then it never happens. Nobody ever has it together. Especially when it comes to dating. Or being out in the world that way. So Dylan, it's time, because we have to penetrate into that part of you. We have to. Because listen, you can do it's like what I was telling the auditore, you can do any kind of scene and you can fulfill scenes for me. But the part that is still, I want to feel more from you. And I'll feel more when you are just feeling more. But that's not an acting problem. That's a life question. See what I'm saying? Yeah. This week, as you're out in the world, as it will happen, it can be the other day at the gym, I was doing this crazy-ass exercise that a week before, I gashed my shin and there was blood all over. And then this week, I was silly enough to try to do the exercise again. And I spun the thing around so that I didn't think it would gash me in the shin. And this time, it got caught again on the thing. And it impaled me. It actually went, whoa! And I don't know, if I had gone harder, it probably would have been, I would have been walking around with something in my chest. And I did it right in front of another person, which is mortifying and terrifying. So I literally went, so the point of the story is, this is what's amazing about it. It was so embarrassing, I drove my head in and finished the rest of the exercise, and then I was like crying because it hurt so bad. And then I knew that the guy had seen me do that. I knew it, probably lots of other people had, but I mean, and I'm not making it about me, that wasn't the point. The point was, I had an experience in which somebody had a shared experience with me. So I was like, I'm going to be f***ing brave, and I went up to the person, I was like, oh my god, did you see that? Crazy. And out of that, we had a connection. It's that simple, but we don't do it. But just doing that opens this. And of course, because it's always cosmic, he happens to be an actor, and he knows people who study here, so we just started talking about acting, and of course he's going to come to the studio, you know what I mean? It's always an opening to possibility. But not if, oh, I have it too together, or my life is too this, and I can't. It's not about worrying about what it's going to look like. Being open to connection doesn't mean you have to marry somebody. Being open to connection doesn't even mean you have to go out on a date. It just means being open to connection. See?